Virgo. Good evening, good night, whatever you want to say. Grand Rising Virgo. We are here for your next 7 days, your next week, or the week ahead reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm going to categorize it by your oracle message, your financial reading, your career reading, your love reading, and then additional messages from Spirit. The timestamps will be down below. Please do not hesitate to jump and seek through the video if you would like to. But if you want the full cohesive reading, make sure you watch from the beginning to the end. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. I really do appreciate it. All right, let's get started. Oh, here we go. All right. So we have Truth. All right. So when this card comes out, there's always something that is exposed. All right. So this card talks about spiritual awakening, clarity, revelations, and cosmic consciousness. It takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show you how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. By doing so, you will be able to forgive and accept and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. This card reminds you that a significant change must be made in certain areas of your life. You don't have to make these decisions quickly. Take your time. Any changes or choices must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever step you take will now have far-reaching consequences, more now than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world, this will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What once was not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Baby, this might be a week for some of y'all. This may be a week. But we need these times. So don't be afraid. Just a disclaimer, if you do hear noises that seem weird or different, it is my 2-year-old playing in the background. So just, bear with me. All right, let's start with this financial reading for Virgo. What's going on in the finances for Virgo? Okay. All right. I see. All right. All right, Virgo. Breathe. So, it seems like you are having a hard time making a decision and you're very complacent within your money. And you're also saving a lot. And I feel like you may be saving a little bit too much. I'm going to pull some more cards just to see. But sometimes this 4 of Pentacles is good. But for a Virgo, when a Virgo has 4 of Pentacles, sometimes it's like, okay, you don't have to be a penny pincher. Because money is a current. It's a flow. So if you are holding on to it, it's not going to really come back to you. Okay? So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Because it looks like you want to do more, or you're not sure if you should do more. Or you're not sure what you should do. But I also see that you're holding on to your money. Let's see. Yeah, you need to go ahead and spend, I would say. Now, you want to be wise with this, but if there's things that you need, Virgo, get it. Don't deprive yourself. Now, when it comes to things that you want, yeah, maybe wait a little bit or plan it out as you will, or as you usually do. But it looks like there's some things that you need, or some things that it's time to get done. Don't be afraid to do that. Because what's happening is you're just running out of time, and you're going to feel the pressure even worse, So, get the stuff done that needs to be done. Stay on top of your game. Think long term. Understand that it's going to come back to you. Yes, you may have to wait to see certain things come back, but the flow is happening, okay? So don't stop the flow by trying to be a penny pincher. All right? Go ahead and spend that money if you need to. All right? Period. Let's see what's going on in work and career for Virgo. Work and career for Virgo. Ooh. Oh, Virgo, some of you guys have a really shitty boss. Some of you are being very negative to yourself about what you have going on. Being cruel to yourself or to other people. Show me what's going on in work. Oh, all right. So you're at a dead-end job. You're at a dead-end job. And dead-end job you don't have to feel bad about it. What it means is you're not using your full potential. The place you're at doesn't allow you to. It's time for you to start feeling inspired. You need to go to a new job. That's just what I'm seeing. Obviously, this is a general message. So if you're not thinking about that, or if this doesn't resonate, so be it. But for those of you thinking you need to change jobs, you need to change your career? The answer is absolutely yes. Like, because wherever you're at now is not where you need to be. What's the solution? Ten of Swords. Stop thinking about all the chaos. Stop being in the chaos. Get out of it. Walk away from it. Find something new. Yes, the Tower. It's time for you to quit. Quit your job. I know that's like, it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, some of you guys can do it and you need to do it because you're not going to feel fulfilled here. And I think you actually have more backing than you see. And you can't really go to a new job if you are still at the one you have currently. You know what I mean? So if you want a change, go for it. If it resonates, it resonates. Don't come to me crying. But for those of you who know that message is for you, you know it's time to move forward. All right, let's check into the love life of my beautiful Virgo. What's going on for my beautiful Virgo? Virgo's love life. Virgo's love life. Oh, we got Judgment. So here's where the truth comes in. So your love life is where you're going to be having some things revealed. All right, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. This is where it starts to get deep. Virgo, you may have made decisions prematurely. And I think you're starting to see that a lot of the instability is not just yourself, it's also the person you were dealing with. And they took you out of your character. Or they're taking you out of your character. So it seems like you could be letting someone do things so that you have a reason to leave, or you have a reason to really truly move on. That may work, but I'm also saying with the Princess of Wands here, the decision is yours. You don't have to wait on them. It's almost like a situation where you're waiting on them to do something messed up so you can feel like it's time for you to move forward. But really, you want to move forward anyways, because otherwise you wouldn't be thinking about it that way. We have the Princess of Wands, which means you're inspired. I think you have a lot of energy towards something new already. It may not be within love necessarily, but you're falling in love with something else. So why are you sitting here waiting? I think that's what you're realizing. Like, you're already in love with something new. Tell me more about this Princess of Wands. Seven of Cups. Yes, you've had an upgrade within your love life. I think that you have to accept it though, because this is why it's sideways. You know what I mean? Like, you need to accept it because it's here, but it's like you just need to say, okay, I choose it. And that's where this Judgment is coming through. All right. I want to get a little bit more deep into this because they're saying the truth will be revealed. So I want to know what that truth is. I don't know if it's just that you're realizing what you actually want to do. What's this truth energy? King of Pentacles. So I feel like you're understanding the course of what you want to have ownership within your life. Domestically, on a mundane level, family-wise. Like, you're really starting to understand what that is for you and how to get it, how to maintain it. And that's the truth for you. So when you have that truth, it kind of makes it to where you figure out where you want to go in life within your love life. Because I feel like in love, it spreads to all other aspects of your life as well. And you're figuring out what partner or who's the partner or who's going to match that so that you can actually make things happen on a mundane level. So you're finding out the truth. Yeah, you're finding out what matches you and what's actually an upgrade for you and what gets you excited and what inspires you. Because you can do that alone, you know, but I think you want to do it outside of yourself. You want to have that reflection outside of yourself. Even here, if you look at this card here, he's standing here and there's another, you know, standing point. And I think the scales, which relates to relationships, it's saying the truth about what you want to see outside of yourself, the reflection, your twin flame, your soulmate type of thing, but not just being okay with whatever comes your way, but actually truly choosing that for yourself and choosing what you believe is a good match for you and accepting it, right? So that's a really deep situation you're going to be going through this week when it comes to love, but I think it's definitely a positive thing. All right, so give me final messages in accordance to what Spirit needs to tell All right, so you gotta stop this Eight of Swords. We've seen this about 3 times within this reading, which basically means that you're not making movements. You're getting stuck in your own head, and you're becoming the victim, and you may even be manipulative at times because you feel like you don't have control. You gotta stop doing that. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. The way that you're going to be able to do this is basically not looking at things so deeply. And I know that can be hard for Virgo. But it's not that you shouldn't pay attention, but it's more so that you should allow things to happen. You can't plan everything. Nothing really goes by plan. So you can have a plan B if the first one doesn't work out. But you have to allow things to unfold. Meaning, try something. Don't just sit there and try to figure out like, okay, well, if I do this, this will happen, or if I don't do this, this will happen. Why don't you just do something and then see where it goes? All of the mental, it's like you're living life mentally, but you're not doing it physically. So nothing is happening either way. It doesn't matter how much you plan. If you're not doing anything, nothing's gonna happen. All right. Also, the devil is in the details. So you want to pay attention sometimes, but I feel like for some reason, especially during this week, the truth is going to come from you not looking so deeply at things. If you just really pay attention to what could, like if you just live and you don't put so much effort in, or you don't try as hard, and I know that sounds so crazy, right? But if you don't try as hard this week, I think you're going to see a lot more. Like you won't have so much resistance. For some reason, Spirit is saying just go with the flow. And for some of you, I know that is like the worst thing to hear, but that's what you need to do this week, because there's a lot of things that you just need to see. You don't have to do, you just got to see. Okay? So I hope that makes sense, because that was a little all over the place. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. You know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I do go live every Sunday, so if you have a question you want to have answered during the live tarot reading. But that's all for now. Bye.